Hi there, Capricorn. This is Yvonne, the Mermaid Oracle. Thank you so much for coming in to watch your video with me for February 2026. We are going to be using The Influence of the Angels Tarot by Jody Baczynski Barbesi. So I hope you guys enjoy the images and the messages just as much as I hope I will. Now, I know I came up late. I was supposed to do Aries earlier and Scorpio as well. Sorry, my cat is going crazy in the background. But yes, I'm going to be doing those videos still tonight. A few things came up. And then, of course, we're going to do Capricorn. We're going to do Libra afterwards, then Aries and Scorpio. Okay, so let's go ahead and see what we have for Capricorn for February 2026. Universe, what do we have for our Capricorn individuals who are going to be watching this video? What do we have for them for February 2026? Universe, what predictions do we have for Capricorn for the month of February 2026? Universe, what are the predictions for Capricorn for February 2026? Universe, what are the predictions for Capricorn for February 2026? Let's go ahead and see what the universe has in store for you. Now, keep in mind that this is a general reading, so this could fully resonate with you, partially resonate with you, or not resonate with you at all. Nevertheless, this is a general reading, so you guys are more than welcome to always purchase a reading on my website at mermaidoracle.com. Okay, so in the bottom of the deck, we do have right here the Emperor in reverse. Now, some of these cards might get washed out because of the green screen here, but I digress. Okay, so we have right here the Emperor in reverse. And then for your reading, we have the Lovers in reverse, King of Swords in reverse, Two of Wands, Queen of Swords, the Eight of Wands, Seven of Swords, the Moon in reverse. And mind you, the Moon in reverse flew out earlier. So it flew out earlier. So I wanted to emphasize that card. So we might be talking about that card and emphasizing that a lot in this reading, Capricorn. Five of Swords, Two of Cups in reverse. And we end the reading with Page of Wands in reverse. So as your overall theme, we do have the Emperor in reverse. And now, mind you, this can represent an Aries. So some of you could be involved, in fact, with an Aries individual, or this could just be simply talking about how we haven't reached our ultimate potential, or we're dealing with someone who hasn't reached their ultimate potential. And this could be on a personal level. Maybe you are in a relationship with someone, maybe you're in a co-parenting relationship with somebody who still has a little bit of growing up to do. They weren't really necessarily ready to have kids, but it happened, life happened, and baby's born, and now you have to raise this child with another child. And so that could be the Emperor in reverse, right? Or the Emperor in reverse could be about you, right? It could talk about how you haven't reached your ultimate potential, Capricorn. And because of that, that seems to be the highlight. That seems to be what's going to be highlighted here in the month of February 2026. So something about where our ultimate potential hasn't been reached yet. Something where our ultimate potential, we're not there, or we're dealing with someone who's immature, or someone who's still building themselves financially, career-wise. And if that is the case, well, maybe this person has a lot of the qualities that we want in a person, just not all of them. Okay. Maybe they're missing a lot of qualities here, or if this is about yourself. Maybe you've worked on a lot of things about yourself. You've done a lot of personal growth, in fact, with that Nine of Cups in reverse, but it's not the Nine of Cups, right? It's the Nine of Cups reversed. And so we haven't reached that ultimate potential, although we have been doing the work, or this person has been doing the work, and there seems to be some sort of a feeling of betrayal for that. And I feel like for a lot of you, this is feeling as if the universe has betrayed you for kind of just handing you this. Because I almost see this thing where we're dealing with someone who hasn't reached their ultimate potential. Someone here who still has a lot of work to do. And this person, in fact, has done a lot of work. Okay. But then now, with the Empress in reverse, the other person is working on their sense of self esteem. So I'm really seeing a couple here. And we do have the Lovers in reverse here. We do have the Two of Cups in reverse here in the spread. So I'm seeing that this is going to be about a relationship, Capricorn. Okay. So where one person here hasn't reached their ultimate potential, this person isn't fully mature yet, and the other person is dealing with a lot of self-esteem issues, a lot of insecurity issues. And this relationship is, far from perfect, or you happen to see this other person, whether you are the Empress in this relationship or the Emperor, you happen to see the other person as someone who has a lot of the qualities that you're looking for, a lot of the qualities that you want in a person, Capricorn, but not all of them. But at the same time, it's almost like you're trying to take that role. You're trying to take on that role of, I have it all figured out. Let me be the one in charge. And but now, when we come into the month of February, something here does not survive. A soul relationship. And you know something? This is something that you fear. Okay, I'm recording this prior to February 2026, obviously. So this is something that you've been fearing. This has been something that you did not want happen. And in fact, in February, it might just take place. This relationship, this soul contract. So for a lot of you, this is a soul contract. For a lot of you, this is someone with whom you do have a soul tie, soul connection with, okay? And in fact, you feared that this was going to end, but the thing is that even prior to February, even prior to coming into the month of February, the communication isn't doing very well. And the reason why this is going to fail, besides that, is that someone here is going to know their own worth, and they're going to recognize that. So I see a thing where someone here is very much working on themselves. Someone who hasn't reached their ultimate potential, someone who might still be kind of growing up a little bit, especially if we're young. But we're dealing with somebody else in the relationship who probably has trust issues, insecurities, self-esteem issues. But someone here is most likely a Capricorn because of the King of Pentacles, or a Virgo, or a Taurus. Someone here, if it's not you, someone here is doing their best to be the practical, stable one in the relationship. And whoever it is, whether that is you in the relationship or the other person, they're doing a pretty good job at it up until February. And this is something that you fear would happen. But in February, a soul contract, a soulmate relationship is going to end. But the communication even prior to February 2026 is pretty shoddy, isn't doing really well. And along with that, someone here is going to be like, hey, you know, I deserve better. I know my own worth and I deserve better than this. And again, we talked a little bit about betrayal and the universe kind of just handing you just crap, you know. Well, there's going to be confessions. There are going to be confessions here. Okay? There are going to be confessions, and for a lot of you Capricorn, it's going to be on your end, okay? There are going to be confessions, and for a lot of you, you guys are going to be thinking about those confessions in February, although I feel like for a lot of you, you won't be confessing these things in February. Okay? But this one is just one of those relationships that just goes into the history books. Okay? The one you're going to write down in your diary. Because lessons. All we're going to just take home with us are lessons. Because this relationship is going to end. And now, what you're challenged with is let's not become jaded. Okay? Because, yeah, with this breakup, lots of lessons here. But let's not become jaded, cold, cruel, and harsh, especially since we are working on ourselves, regardless if you are the Empress or the Emperor in this situation. I just feel like this other person, though, feels as if there's just a lot of arguing and a constant battle to defend their truth. But the thing is, I feel like leaving February with the Page of Wands in reverse, eventually you'll just see that the communication will fade away. As the days go by, less and less communication between you and this individual will occur. Less communication, less conversations with this individual. But one thing's for certain, eventually there's going to be a secret that's going to come out. This is going to end. And we're just going to take home with us lessons. But what we should be challenged with, or what we are challenged with now, is let's not become jaded now. We have been working on ourselves. Let's not go backwards. Okay? So thank you so much, Capricorn, for watching this video. If you guys are interested in well, thank you so much, Capricorn. Woo! Well, thank you so much, Capricorn, for watching this video. Sorry, I was coughing there. If you guys are interested in a private tarot reading with me, go to my website, mermaidoracle.com. And of course, Monday through Thursday this following week, $5 tarot readings once again. All right. Libra is going to be next. Stay tuned for that. And of course, Aries and Scorpio. Bye, guys.